don't think I am. I might be. And yes, it looks like I'm back. Hello, I'm back. How's everyone today? Have I tried Conan Exiles? It's so much fun. I have not. I must say I do 99% of my gaming on stream. So the only games I've played in any recent time were all on stream. What is the password for this computer? That one. Where's the mouse? Over here. Okay, we just gotta get a few things set up here. Close that and that. Oh, what'd I do? Why is there a big black screen there? There shouldn't be a big black screen. Okay. It was just Windows crashing. That's all. And then I want to open up this. I don't think I need this keyboard anymore. Put it over here. Then I need to set this up so that I have my controller. Bum ba da bum. Come on, turn blue. There we go. Controller's on. Open up Origin. Who is so much work? What is Conan Exiles? Like is that the one with the boob slider and the penis slider? Because I know there's a game like that. I haven't played that. I haven't seen much of it. The last Conan game I played was the MMO. Launch Dragon Age. The only other games I play, actually. So I'm currently playing Pokemon Ultra Moon. Working up on... I'm going through it slowly because it's pretty much the exact same story as Pokemon Moon. So getting everything done in that game is a little bit like, ugh, I've done this before. But at the same time, there's a few Pokemon that I still need to get. So Living Dex isn't 100% at the moment. And I don't like that. So I'm playing that occasionally when I have time. I also started playing the Pokemon TCG Online. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice, fun, little quick thing. I'm not good at it by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, like, it's there. I've got it. Also, I just got a text. Okay. What else? What else am I doing? I've also been designing a couple of games. I've got 2 main game ideas, kind of 3. It's still iffy, that I've been playing with, and probably soon, I'm going to be starting a lot more coding streams, because now that Nier's finished, I'm gonna be leaving it to like one game at a time and coding, because there's so much coding that I need to get done. Same difference. And it's really the only time that I have to do it. I just gotta figure out how exactly I want to set that up. If I want to use the Mac, or if I want to use a PC, or if I want to use a Linux VM to do it. I mean, the Mac is my preferred environment, but I don't know, there's a lot of reasons I have not to use it, so, because it's a little bit, I wouldn't get the resolution benefits from it that I have, so I might just use Windows. But I need to format the computer that has Dragon Age on it, because, like, it's got a lot of crap on there, and I don't wanna sift through it, so. You've fallen deep into the Warframe well. If it wasn't for streaming, you'd be playing nothing else. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I haven't done Warframe, but what's this email? But yeah, like, I want to do some bot coding, and I just found out my server, like, just today found out that my server supports Node.js, so I can actually use that to host my bot, which is kind of nice. But I gotta get that all done and diddlied. So, like, and basically start from scratch because it wasn't built to work in that type of environment. But that's okay. Also, continue. Also, I don't like, this is my problem. I feature creep. I've become a better coder since the last time I looked at the code, so I just want to replace it all with new, better code, which probably isn't actually better. But, you know, the struggles are real. And I want to get that done, and then I want, like, to make, then I have 3 games that I want to code, and a website, actually, which I might code on stream, because I really want to get that done. Although I'm really, really bad at website coding, so we'll see how that goes. Come on, loading screen. There we go. Okay, let's switch back into the game. Oh, wrong mouse. Okay, that mouse, go over there. Hopefully this time around we don't have the same problem with the mouse cursor just floating in the middle of the screen. That would not be fun. Also, Nier, that was good. Okay, what was I doing in this game? What was I doing in this game? I have forgotten entirely. Oh wait, no, I've got shards to find. Also, I think a key. There's something along this edge probably with a key that I gotta find. But let's go get some shards. No, not that button. Well, that was unexpected. I switched to Vivian and she was still climbing ladders. You've been at the same company for 13 years and legit open code you wrote there and have no memory of doing it or even your style at one time. Vinyl, I mean, I do that almost day to day. It's like, oh, I wrote this yesterday? Are you sure? I see the commits. They're definitely from me, but I don't know. Code all the things. You never learned anything about writing code, but you did take an intro programming class in school. Dropped it within a week. You did learn how to make very simple clock, but completely forget. See, the thing is, when I did coding in school, I loved it. Mind you, I loved it before I did it in school, so, but the grade 10 and 11 computer science programs at my high school took me a month to complete each of them. Because I had been coding already. And they weren't particularly difficult. But yeah, no, so I definitely... So the website I want to code, so I'm part of this maritime streamers thing. This pumpkin sneaking in at night and using Git. I mean, it could have been that. It could have been that, Vinyl. She's clever. She's clever, and I'm sure she's heard me say my passwords out loud before. Probably not. I don't even think I've ever said them out loud before. Yeah, so I'm part of the maritime streamers group and here in the provinces, and what I want to do is I want to make us a website. There's a couple of things that we do fairly manually that would be a lot nicer if they could just be automated. So I want to make that for us, and so I already have the domain, I already have the server, because I can use the same server that I use for my other websites. But I just gotta make it now. It's also happens to be one of the more complicated websites ideas or taking ons that I've worked on in the recent times, in the sense that none of the websites I've worked on recently, which are very few, have been anything more complicated than here, read this, have fun. So... And like the last time I did anything at this level of complicated, I had a team and I was a junior programmer. So if you don't know much about coding, where to start? Sorts? Okay. So if you don't know much about coding and you're looking to get into it, there are a whole lot of different opinions about this. I am a big fan of, well, starting with a goal in mind towards something that you're interested in. Personally, I think C++ is very, very difficult as a starting language, but at the same time, if you get a handle on C++, everything else is pretty much a cakewalk. But I don't recommend starting immediately with C++. I would say start with console-based C# or maybe even JavaScript or Java. Like, no, not Java. Java's a lot of setup. It's a lot of work just to get going. JavaScript's not too bad, but it's not a very strict language, and that can create a lot of confusion. So, like, it's hard. I know there's a lot of people that, like, encourage Python, and the reality is find something that works for you. Like, take a look at all of them, at every single one that you're interested in. I would lean towards C++, C#, or maybe Python. I don't have a lot of experience with Python. I dove into it one afternoon, really. And look at some resources. So, like, for me, C++ wasn't my first language. Visual Basic 6 was, and that was awful. Stay far, far away from that. Well, actually, I guess that's not true. JavaScript was my first because I was making websites first. And back in the day at GeoCities and Fortune City and all of those, I don't know where I'm going now. And look at them. For me, one of my favorite resources was C++ Beginning Without Fear. It's a fantastic book. But again, C++ is a little bit harder to wrap your head around everything. I can't say I have a book recommendation for any other language at that level that I can think of off the top of my head anyways. But, like, just getting used to the logic, specifically, like, getting used to the idea of loops, getting used to the idea of the functions, and then classes, and then, like, the difference between a function and a method, and managing, like, memory is the tricky one. The reason why I wouldn't suggest C++ off the start is because it's got the most complicated, well, not the most, but it's got a more complicated base for managing memory. Okay, what am I looking for here? Billy. Let's try to walk into this space, this unexplored area. You would start with mods or messing with existing mods for games, later work on learning any of the languages. See, that I would agree with that if your goal is specifically to work on games, but I don't know if I would start there because, like, mod tools, like, they're pretty complicated. I mean, like, easy mod tools, but that would be similar to saying you may as well just start with, like, RPG Maker or Game Maker. Like, those are really simple, and they're really good. Like, if you're making an RPG that's supposed to look like an RPG that RPG Maker makes, use RPG Maker, or use Game Maker. Like, that's what those tools are for, but I don't think that's any different. Like, although looking at other people, and, like, same with looking at other people's stuff, like, unless you have a solid understanding of the logic, all of that stuff is basically just a foreign language. And eventually it will make sense if you start small enough, I guess. Like that's how I learned how to write mods for or add-ons for World of Warcraft. Was I looked at other extensions, but by then I was already a programmer. So, and even then I still had to start small. I think there's a lot to be said at just like wrapping your head around like the basics of declaring variables, loops, you know, getting a handle on that, getting a handle on functions, on classes. And then yeah, you can dive deeper. I would think. That's sort of me. How we did it at the school teaching there, we started with like HTML5 games using an HTML5 game framework. And although I think everybody was eventually able to get the hang of it, I think JavaScript specifically being too flimsy of a language, didn't make it easier, especially since like there's not as much help in the tools and stuff like that. You go with mods because it's short time for making changes, seeing it live. There's often a community that is nicer to new modders than new coders. Well, that's also true. Yeah, I guess. That's a motivation thing, right? Like if you're not motivated to work on whatever it is you're working on, or not motivated to learn the coding stuff, you're not going to make it through anyways. Having the quick turnaround to something a little bit more spectacular definitely helps. But then again, like that's where tools like RPG Maker is really good at. If you want to make an RPG Maker game, you could start learning some of that logic stuff while following tutorials and all that stuff, and you'll end up with something. I wouldn't start like with 3D. There's a lot that goes on in 3D. What's this? You by no means have this figured out, but you've bored many students trying to explain. Well, so have I. I have definitely done that too, Vinyl. The thing about like even I'm not a fan of teaching tools unless the tool is like the language itself, because then when you make the jump from whatever tool or environment to something a little bit more bare bones, you're still at a loss, I think. But definitely with a goal in mind. And even doing things like websites, like websites is really where I started. And websites do have that fast turnaround. Like that fast turnaround of like you do something and you can see it. So like that's not bad.
Their servants come down the streets to drink the abuse away.
Oh, hello. These are bad guys.
You can have it. Oh, I will. And I'll be sure to entertain your requests for all.
This year with your high school students, we started with Scratch. You got logic patterns. Right! Yes! 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 Scratch! Do Scratch! Love Scratch! Yes!
Again and again and again. Big Volt, little L.
I mean, your alternative is do like some courses in like discrete mathematics. Do Scratch. Scratch is a fantastic learning tool for logic structures. There's also like on I think it's the Hour of Code website, they have a whole bunch of fantastic little things for logic. Do those. But understand that going from coding very simple things to coding games, even using engines like even using things like Unity, which is like phenomenally fantastic, as far as I'm concerned. Let's try going over here. You know, like it takes a long time to go to get to anything really, really presentable. Scratch or calculus, got it. Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my calculus. I really, really do. But discrete mathematics, specifically. Or Boolean logic, at the very least. Like, that there will go a long way. What am I fighting? Why am I angry? Oh, because... No, that's Vivi. I don't know why I'm angry. And, like, I guess the other thing is, like, if you pick one and it's not working out for you, try a different language, try a different environment, try different tutorials. How somebody explains something might not work for you, might not catch. I remember when I was learning how to make websites, I had gone a really long time without being able to figure out how in the heck to have a website turn out the way I wanted it to. Took me for flippin' ever. And then I got a, it was a science magazine. What was it called? Okay, I guess I'm fighting something. It was... There was a TV show. It was the same thing. It was like engineering science for kids or something like that. Something like that. Mechanics for kids? No, science, something. Can't remember. They had a picture and it was like the greatest thing in the world for me. It just, everything that I'd been reading to that point clicked. And it was a picture of a website, like the most basic website, and a picture of the code, and in the code it had little boxes around sections that pointed to little boxes of the website, and it was like, this code does this, this code does this, this code does this on the website, and like, boom! All of a sudden, like overnight, I went from barely being able to write a text file to like being able to lay out, back in the day, tables like a boss. Now I'm like, oh, websites. You no longer teach with Unity. You love Unity, and it's your tool of choice. But the cliff between this is drag and drop, and this is code is too sharp to start with. I agree. Like that's like, I would not. In an ideal world, I would not start with. What's that? Have I been there before? I don't think I have. I like Unity. I think it's a great tool, but in an ideal world, like how I did it, C++, we went from C++ to C++ with SDL, and we had to do it all, and that might be too much work, because like that's a lot of work. But websites are pretty quick, and you don't have to do too much. You did basic programming from Family Computing Magazine? You're an old boy? First web programming book was only 300 pages, include how to write a web server. Wow. No, mine was just HTML. Like were style sheets popular back then? Was that a thing? I don't think so. I think it was all done. Like, it was HTML4, so style sheets were around. But I don't think my book covered it. But I was literally using things like GeoCities, and eventually, like, it was dial-up days, right? Eventually, our ISP offered us 5 megabytes of web storage for anything we want. So I would use that there. And I totally just made nothing but Pokemon fan sites. Like, that was my jam. And then... what did I do after that? So then I started learning some JavaScript, but JavaScript wasn't what it is today. It's a lot nicer today, but it's also a lot more complicated, I think. Or it can be. It's very nice, and the tools are getting better, but they're still not great. Nothing like Visual Studio, just to... What is going on?
We should turn back.
Oh, but I want to explore, Cassandra. Do you not see where I put that dot? Maybe I need to go this way? My clue was something along this edge, I think. So, like, if I can't... Oh. No, that's... What? No! I'm trying to go away from there! Okay, No! What? This way. Those are the two... Now you have some stuff to look into, Swords. Anytime you have any questions, just feel free to ask me or DM me on Twitter, Discord, any of those things. Like, I may not always be super present, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Okay, how do I get out of here without triggering that? No. No. If all of the directions do that, and I can't go that way, how am I supposed to leave? As you tell your student, coding isn't hard, but it's complex. Stick with it and you'll get... Well, that's just it. That's just it. Like, it's a... I always compare it to puzzles. Puzzles are fun. They can be hard. But a good puzzle, and they're really good puzzles, they're not hard to do. It's just a matter of how do you make everything... And this is the other thing, too. Like, if you start at a reasonable scope, like, even if your code is bad, like, you can still make things work. Okay, so there's that. Whoa, that dinosaur just took a big hit from who knows what. Even if your code's bad, you can still make it work. And, like, most of my code, I assume, is probably not as good as I wish it was. Well, I know it is. I know it's not as good as I wish it was. Oh, this looks interesting. So, have I been here before? I think I have. I don't remember that glowing thing, though. But that's been looted, so I must have been here. It's really stick to it. Find some nice people to help you. And you'll get it. Also, one thing I did notice this with my students in particular. Now, by the time they were doing this, they had some background in coding. Like, they had a lot more background in coding by this point. But when I was introducing them to what's it called now? The visual scripting language in Unreal. When I was introducing them to that, they had a lot of success with that. Like, that made a lot of sense to a lot of them. Now, from my background, I was like, ugh, I don't like it. I'm limited by what I can do, but at the same time, I think those limits help. Although setting up Unreal is a nightmare, in my opinion. Blueprints, yes! Yes, blueprints. Okay, where do I want to go now? Like, couldn't go that way. There's still a thing to be found. Right, like if I look in here, I am in... Wow, first off, you've got 2 shards still to find. Sylphie with the host! Sylphie, hearts, hugs, thank you for the host. Always, always appreciate it. Unity really needs something like blueprints. There's Playmaker, but you could buy Oh, and Zen with the host, double host for both of them. Hearts and hugs, Zen. I'll give you guys caster commands, but are you here? Let me do this here. Everybody should follow them. They are absolutely fantastic. Let's do this here. Zelfie. Oh wait, that's not the command. This is the command. Poof. Oh no! Oh no! And Zen. 667. Boop. There you go. Go give them both follows. Too many caps selfie. Too many caps. The robot isn't smart enough to know that. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get... Oh, look. There's a bunch of shards that I've missed. I need shards in the grave. Okay, 1 second. I need a few more in the hinterlands. And a few more on the coast. How are you both doing? Hearts? Hugs? You needed me to feel your love. Oh, I feel the love. I feel it. I have all of the hearts. Okay, so that's what I need to do. That's it. I'm missing like 7, 2, 4, so 13, 6, so 19 shards that I'm aware of. Nightbot is blind. Justice. Nightbot is. Nightbot is mean. Okay, well. I don't know where I need to go for that. Also, like, there's a whole key thing that I'm supposed to do here. It's like... No, not that one. This. Learn the controls, me. Okay. We're going to here, and I go into Hissing Wastes. I need to find the 5th key. I don't care about the notes so much, I don't think. But, like... It doesn't show me where I need to go. The 5th key. Kitty said it was along this space. I'm gonna need some help. You need to play this game at some point in Final. This game is awesome. It is very, very big. Give yourself several hundred hours. Especially if you're planning on, like, 100%ing it. Because, like, I'm not even planning on doing that there, and I'm, like, at 100 and probably 60 hours at this point. Something like that. Although Kitty said she did it a lot faster, and that I'm just slow. Which is very believable.
Here's a guess for you, Sarah.
Okay, 1 second. We gotta listen to this.
Not bad. It should sound more southern.
Fine then. However,
You're not very good at this.
I don't really know Ferelden that well.
Just guess. Somewhere fun.
I wonder what their conversation was. You have the whole Yakuza series to play? Okay, well, you gotta set some time away to get caught up on your backlog, like years probably, if it's anything like mine. Okay, run, moose! Elk. Elk, I think elk is more appropriate. I think this is the way I want to go. Let's try... Oh, let's come here. Let's actually fast travel. Let's start there and, like, kind of work my way up. Okay. So, from here, we want to go kind of this way. And I put that there so I don't get lost. Because I get lost pretty easily. Also, drink some water. Can you run on your own? Nope. Darn it. I need to find this tomb. run, elk. I'm sorry, the scream. I know. Also, so pretty. Love that moon. Okay. Just see big mountains. Can I go up here? Where does this go? Okay, okay. This is looking promising. Although I see the big sandstorm up ahead, but this has got a name, so maybe Friggity! Okay. Turn around. Turn around. Moose! Moose, turn around. Not that way. How do I get out of here? This way? Maybe it's like... It's gotta be like somewhere here-ish. Like maybe over here? Because like it seems almost like a hard line. Preventing me from going that way. Backlog is Freehill. We made a spreadsheet of games we might want to play on stream. We added 40 titles just off the top. Yeah, no, see... I started with that, but then I started giving my viewers a little bit of choice in affecting what games I play, and that just took my backlog list and threw it out the window. Like, there are games on that list that I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to. Some of them I really want to, but like, there is not enough time in a day, which is a major problem. We really gotta work on that. Or specifically, work on being able to spend more time playing games all day. So I've been there before. No, I haven't. That's new. Ow, hey! Rude! But those are the little dragons. Or the wyverns. Guess it's wyverns. But here we go. I should also get like a checklist of dragons. That way there I could go through and check, see if I've done all of the dragons in this game. Well, where's my... They disappear when I ride the moose. They just vanish. Probably because they didn't... It probably looked ridiculous having, like, 4 people all riding different mounts. Oh, there we go. I found a whole big area.
Shall we have a look around?
What do you think we're doing, Cassandra? Or Vivian, I'm not sure, whichever one of you said that. Oh, look, there's a Durgan!
What is that? It sounds like a dragon.
Sounds like, looks like, definitely is a...
Must be a nest nearby.
Pretty sure I saved. You know what, we're gonna sanity save here. Boop. Yes. Okay, I see the little save icon, we're good.
There's our dragon.
Wait,
Oh,
you
wow, that's a good one.
didn't see the dragon like a mile back? You're very cool looking. And I think like you're sleeping. Oh, no, you're not sleeping anymore! Eek! Run away. Level 20, that's not too bad. I assume this dragon's gonna have phases, so... Sandra, have one of these. Everybody get close! Give the dragon magic cuddles! Ouch! Saw that one coming. No, you too, do you not see the dragon going back? Boom, boom, boom. Even my lightning damage is actually not awful, which is pretty cool. Silly armor. Can't remember if I saw that this buddy was affected by ice or not. Sandra, have another one of these, please. Closer. Let's go hit you with the sword. No, no, get back here, dragon. Sword hits. Yeah, your arm is definitely hurting there. Everybody attack that one arm. Let's take it out. Cassandra, you are gonna get breathed fire on. Let's do that. Boom. Ouch. Yes, the arm is down. Oh no, frickin' stuns! Get unstunned. That's Vivi. Where's Cassie? I think you're right there. That's what I was waiting for! Boom! Figured there'd be ads. Boom, boom. Did I just wreck your babies with my magic? You bet I did. Oh look, you have more babies. Okay everybody, let's take care of these ones because they are super annoying. Is there any more babies? I don't see any more babies, but Sarah, you should probably... Yeah, there you go. Do that. Boom, 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 boom. Zap. I don't think this did anything, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh yeah, you are not a happy dragon. You are going down. Oh no, there's more babies. Okay, everybody, let's fight the babies real quick. go. Just gotta whittle away this armor and then... Oh, everybody getting close. Everybody cuddle. Zap, 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 zap. Ouch. You are almost done for, dragon. Boom! Dragon down. Also, I think that might be the first time, at least, that I noticed that nobody died.
Everyone all right?
Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really. Alive.
And then Sarah discovered she likes killing dragons. It's taken her however many I've killed to get to that point, but ooh, let's check out new gear. Learn the buttons. Me. Oh my golly gee. Okay, weapons. Did I get? No, I didn't. Although I like what that staff looks like. What about for you? I think I already went over this. I think. Oh no, that must be new. Or yeah, it was new because it had. So. Or was it? No, because that does the electrical damage, and I want her doing different type of damages than me. That's right. I remember. Okay. Let's see. What about for you, sweetie? You didn't get anything new. And for you... Nothing really new there. What was that? That's an interesting notification. Also, I got a new watch, and now I get all my notifications on it, and, so if you see me doing this, it's because I'm easily distracted by it. But it's got rainbow! Can I... Where's the camera looking? Here. I'm not flexible enough to do it. It's rainbow! The face is rainbow, as it should be. Okay, so dragon's gone. Can't say that that was what I was hoping to find, though. There's like a whole key thing that I'm looking for. Right? Right? Okay, look right there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, keep going this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, you were doing that last night too? Ah, it's impossible to not do. Click this. Jump. Okay, so this... Oh no, wait. This is the thing. This is probably the thing I need the key for. But I'm missing a part. Urgh. Okay, but I know where I need to go once I have it. That's nice. If I were the last key, so like all of the other keys, 1, 2, we're in, I think, these things here, like these little tombs. So there's gotta be a 5th tomb somewhere. Could someone do me a favor and Google, or unless you know already, where the 5th tomb would be? I have this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. But there's got to be a 5th one somewhere, and it's not this one, because that's the tomb that the key unlocks. Because if we go here, Tomb of Pharaoh key fragments found. So I need to find the fragments first. You're like, my watch is going bzz bzz, I have to look at it. What it wants? I know, it's like a little, like, so in the little app store for my watch, there's like these little pet Tamagotchi cat things you can get. And I can't do it. I want to, and if it was like, I want to, but I already have a cat, so like I want a different animal. Friggin' watch. But like, if I had a little Tamagotchi on my watch, like I want that. And like I was looking at the API for the watch, and like I could probably make it. It would be fun.
What is that horrendous smell?
Nothing.
You're gonna have to see if you can get one, Selfie.
Where is it coming from?
Do it, and then don't blame me though. Don't blame me for whatever happens to all of your free time. But whatever free time you might have, I am not responsible for it. Oh, gravity. How do I get out of here? I thought it was up this way. Map. Okay, well it's kind of up this way. Up this way and a little bit over here. Oh, 1 second. Okay, we got a book. Don't need to worry about the book, but we got one. There we go. Where is that last key? Bird, bird, bird. You would never play me good. Hello, little baby dragon. We're just gonna do this, because, like, you're definitely in the way, but you also don't stand a chance. Okay. So that was that. So that would lead me to think that there might be, like, this whole area might still be something that I can explore. So let's go that way. See if there's a tomb out this way. Sand Craigs, that's not promising. Yeah, that's all just doom and loading screens. Okay. Doom and loading screens are this way. Don't see anything that looks cave-like there. Or tomb-like or whatever. Then my next guess would be like these extremities, I guess? Just 1 second here. I'm looking up a map. I am desperate. But I don't see... Like, I don't see anything that I don't already have. Except for... maybe over here. There might be another thing. I might have a way. Okay. I think... I apologize for looking it up, but I think there's something down in this area. Run, Moose, run! I'm not sure how much down in that area, but there's a hill here. Can I go around it? Okay, that's not promising. No! Stop! Moose, go back towards... Okay, not that way around the hill. Also, that shriek makes me feel really, really bad. Like, I'm probably hurting the poor thing. Burial grounds. Okay, I found a thing. Regions in the wastelands completed. But that's not what I want to find. This is what I want to find. I think I see it. I think it's that right over there. Somehow I have to get there. There we go. Now we can do the thing. Okay, tomb. Doors, bedroom. What? Oh wait. Okay. No, I know how to do this. That's gonna summon some demons. Oh, yep, they're there. Hi. I see them being tricksy. Okay, so that is not the starting one. Boop, 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 silly demon. We done? Oh wait, that stayed lit. What? That's never usually how it works. Oh wait, I can. Oh, because there's still more. Okay, y'all go fight that. I've got to. Oh wait, no, I can't claim that because I'm in combat. Am I out of combat now? Okay, so that one over there was not the first one. Oh look, these are all spread out super far. Well, they weren't making this one easy. Wait, are there like multiples of them? No, okay. So either that is the first one, or it's just one for these. Like, is there... Look at... Okay, well... I mean, that's... We're doing something. Doing something, right? Let's see here. Looking for more of these torches. Well, that's 3. Usually there's just 4, so... I'm really hoping it's this easy. Boom! Wow. I think that's the only one that I got that quick. Open this up. Get my key fragment.
Pieces of metal inside the tombs we found. They make up a key.
Yes,
What
they
a clever
do.
device. Let's find what it unlocks.
What a clever advice. I know exactly where we need to go now. We need to go back to where that dragon was. So... not sure which one's closest. This is where we need to go. This one seems pretty close. Summon my horse. All aboard. Ignore the requisition officer. Those flags are super solid. Not there. We go around. And then we get our prize. Keep running, Moose. See, one of the things about this is, like, I know it's faster, but it doesn't feel faster than running around. Especially in, like, the flat terrain. There's a lot of... no. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So I guess the way you approach it does kind of matter. It would seem. Jump! Ignore the lizard, dragon, wyvern things. We don't need them. We want to go into the big tomb. Excuse me. What? Two of you. Got me surrounded? I call hacks. Boom. Vivian is fine. She's a big girl capable of handling herself. Thank you very much. That's not true at all. She can't. She's probably as bad as I can't remember her name. The other one that was bad at staying alive. Dinglehopper. He's King of Ferelden now. In my universe. Started with an A, I think. Wow, I'm really bad for names. It's not like Liliana, Meryl, or Josephine. Whew. Or Shale. Shale was pretty cool. We are gonna go into the tomb.
I sent a box of rabbit raisins to some lord what's-his-tits in your name.
That explains the letter of gratitude. They were, by all accounts, delicious.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
You underestimate both the fragility of his holdings and the severity of tribute demanded of him in the past. Perhaps he was grateful it was not a stew made of some lesser cousin.
That's lies, right? Must be lies.
Probably not. Now we got this cool tomb. Ooh. What's that? Oh no, that was just shiny. I like the books. Can I take them? Superb Demon Slaying Room. Bianca aiming. Promise of the Storm. And a good ring. Barrier damage bonus. Wonder what that does. Let's take it all.
I've never seen a room like this before. Is this what the Venatori were after?
Maybe? It's a cool room. Okay, so I think... Ooh. Level up. Wrong button. Character record. What do I want now? Let's see. I'm not even really using that spell, although I want to. What's this one do? Whenever you have very active enemies who attack you, will take damage in return. No, I want that one. Definitely want that one. Apply. Okay, so with that done, maybe. Done doing things, game? Okay. With that done, we have a couple of options. I think my next spot that I was planning on going was the Emerald Graves and finishing up there. So I don't care about any of those. I'm pretty sure I don't care about that. The only thing I care about in the hinterlands, I think, is finding those shards, and even that's not super important. But I can go open another door. Just need the rest of the shards to open the last door. I don't care about that. Don't especially care about any of that. Lots that I care about here. So let's return to the Emerald Graves. I think that's our best bet. Map. World map. Which one of you is the Emerald Grave? This one. Let's go here. Can I fast travel here? I can. Let's fast travel there. Boom! We're on our way to finish the game. I don't think we're finishing this game today. I think there's still a lot of time to go before that one happens. Although we're getting closer. Once I finish all of these little side quests, I'm gonna be on the trail to the end of the game. Maybe before I do that there, I might look up a list of dragons and we might go on like a dragon hunt, because like I feel like I'm strong enough now that I can pretty much take at least most of the dragons. And like that's pretty good, I think. So how do I get out of here now? Oh, there we go. There's a door.
Too much sunlight here.
There's the rift. Let's close it now. I'm coming back bigger, better, stronger than before. Oh, let's fight that one. That's... Hey, you. Oh, there's rocks in the way. One down. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, the rift is gonna summon some bigger, badder guys. We got this. Rage Demon done. Take care of this one. That's... Come up. Smack, smack, smack. Let's do this. Boom. There you. Look at us just wrecking stuff. Like, we are tough. We're a tough bunch. Let's close the rift. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Poof. We good? Okay. Quest completed. We've got Puppet Master over there. And find a tomb over there. Well, let's go do that. Is there anywhere that was closer to there? Probably should come from here. Save us a little bit of walking around in the woods, even though it's pretty. Okay. This way. Ignore the requisition officer. Always, always ignore the requisition officer. That would be like, if I was actually in charge of like the Inquisition and I made decisions, I'd be like, requisition officer is like the lowest ranking. Like, if that is your job, you did something wrong to me. Like, okay, well, they seem to be guarding this place, so boom, boom. None of that. Are you a good guy or are you back? No, you're good. You are good. Hello, cool statue. Oh wait, no, not that spell! Darn it! Wasted. This was the one I meant to cast. We've almost got it. Big guy's gone. We good? We good. Puppet Master complete. I claim this spot as mine. I have taken it. You can't have it back. I'm gonna even turn on the lights. I'm gonna take this. Elena, if you found this, they're still at the pavilion. Leave immediately. As I passed, I saw a band of armed men close by. I fear they may attack innocent travelers. Meet me instead in the old grove in Gracevine, where the prophet's laurel grows. Turn on the lights. More lights. There. Wait, didn't I turn this one on? Suspicious. Go to there. Can do that. We can go to there. Just fast travel here and do it. Questing, questing, questing. Doing all the quests except for the requisition officers. Like, all of those people that I judge, like, that's what I'm like, you are now a requisition officer. Okay, so... Oh, hello, big spider. Done blowed up the spider. I will take it. There was a wedding ring in there. Look. Oh, the poor two of them. If I go into... No, I want to... What are we fighting? It's a rabbit. Or a nug. Disengage. I think I accidentally attacked an antelope again. Sorry. Didn't mean to attack you. Okay, can I do this? No, I can't. I really didn't mean to attack you. I'm really, really actually sorry. If I rest, will that undo it? There, okay. That's probably under maybe valuables? Nope. Apparently not valuable. Accessories? Not even accessories. Where would that have gone? If it's not in valuables. I just want to look at it. Maybe an upgrade? That would be weird, but stranger things have happened. Crafting material. That also would be strange. Like, I mean, it could have been just a story item that just disappeared after you loot it, but, like, still. It's sad. I wanted to read, like, a little description about the ring. Well, I don't think I have it, but the spider did eat a ring. Okay. So now the next thing we need to do is that one. And for that, we can travel here. Which I'm not sure how I can do that fast travel without, like, the map uncovered.
Maker have mercy.
Dalish. They've been murdered.
Most were unarmed. They didn't stand a chance.
There should be Inquisition soldiers here.
Well, we are gonna have to inquire to find out what happened. Aren't we? Boo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Boo-boo-boo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Okay.
These are our men.
The Emerald Knights curse the past, the place where lies were born. For beneath their sun our people follow the lands their lady once bestowed, now stolen in her name. So when these words are read, we shall be gone. Oh, hello, puppy. Let's go this way.
Baddies, yeah? We know how to deal with them.
Yeah, Venatori. We certainly do know how to deal with them. Let's all have that going on. Okay, who's left? There you are. For a minute, I thought the Red Templar back there was a dragon. I thought that was a dragon head just poking through, and I was like, seriously? This area looks too tiny for a dragon. No, that's just loot. Don't need to worry much about that. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Well, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting it to be.
figure out what they were after.
Okay, so I need to loot them for their seals, I guess. Take that. This one over here. Did only one of you have a seal? Are the rest of you all just little peasants? It's very, very quiet. The Emerald Knights cry for the past. Only there goes glory. There does glory dwell. For here the bow was strung, the sword bequeathed, the vows sworn. So glory was born within the heart of elves.
Elfie stuff is always a ruin. Wonder why that is. Oh, right.
That looks ominous. Great big lock. We have somebody who's proficient with locks. She can probably open that up. Hello. Nothing's over here. Okay. Get wrecked. When the compass pulses, do the thing. Yes, I know I'm bad at it, but like...
There must be something here.
Sing for the past, where rest those who came before. For each night a seed was sown, roots twisting with their brothers and sisters, so the forest grew, a reflection of our might.
What now?
Do this. Take that. We're all at full, right? Yeah, we're all at full. I don't even need that. But I will loot this and take that emerald seal. Mental note also that if I need potions, they're there. But I don't think I'm gonna need them. Oh, look at them all. That. Oh, look at that guy. You're doing some pretty cool magic. I want to do that. Oh, give me your book! Give me your book. I want it. I want your book. I wish I fought with a book floating around. Loot everything. Loot that. Oh, that's a big read. We're not going to read all of that. Da, 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 da. Lots of words. Stuff happened. Good to know. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this way. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Do that. We're gonna take your emerald seal. quickly, we're gonna just run over here, make sure there is more to explore. Okay, well, let's go this way first. Take this. Go. 5 more seals. Okay. Oh, door. Figure out how those work. So I can go. I think there was somewhere I could go over here, and then I think there was somewhere. Well, I know there was somewhere over there. So let's go check out this way again real quick. Just, you know, so that we can make sure we've covered all our bases. Well, there wasn't much here. And you can even... Or wait, no, yeah, there was. There was this whole... That's where the... That's okay. Nope. I know where I am. I am not lost at all. Take that nifty little bridge. I think I can just jump over this. And then go this way. Deeper into the tomb.
Let me do it.
Okay, Sarah, do it. Did you unlock it? Good girl, Sarah. Thank you. Let's see what's over here. I will take this. Battle Mage Armor and that. Really, I don't need the other stuff. Don't need to fill my inventory up with gray items. That was over there. Good thing I didn't jump over the edge like I thought I was gonna do. That's blocked off. Open up this. Take that.
Want help with that?
Yes, please. If you don't mind. Take that. Grey Warden Sentry Shield. Should I be concerned that there was a... Oh, wait. Switch to me. Grey Warden stuff. Forget not the past, it is all that remains. For each night a seed was sown, roots twisting with their brothers and sisters, so the forests remain a reflection of our sorrow. Oh. Follow the dinging. No, no, this way. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Take that. I assume this comes back into here. That is a big fall, though. So let's keep looking around up here. Oh, I need some of this stuff. Neat, tight script preserved final epitaph of the fallen. Fire stirred ever an impatient heart, but she would not be moved. Siona Falandin and Enacel Enaste? Wonder if that's related at all to like Andraste. Arrows along the spine, the child cried, sheltered by his form. Talon Falandel Enel Enaste. Or it's probably Elven for stuff.
Just let me do it.
Yes, Sarah, I know. I can't open doors like you can. Okay, so that door there, I think, lets me loop around. Where am I? I wasn't here before, but that looks familiar. This place is a little confuzzling. Just a smidge. Oh. Did I miss that as well? I will take that. Oh, what was that? Did you hear? Okay, my controller definitely is vibrating when I stand there. There is something over there that is probably gonna be big. Educated guess. There's a couple of little guys. Part 2 of the big long book. Oh. Cassandra, could you do me a favor and use your hard noggin, or your feet, I guess, to open a door for me? There we go. 3 more seals to go. Sarah, if you would. There's a thing over there. Not but blood and torn flesh, but a mother knows her child, Saran Falandin and Asal Inaste. Let's activate that. Now where am I? This place is very, very confusing. I think I was here before. So I think yeah, so like, been that way. What's underneath here? Anything? This is how we get to big guy. Hey, friend. And wrecked.
Goodbye!
Take that. 2 more to go. Take that. bringing the pain. Doing this, taking everything. Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. Probably because you go invisible. Do this. Let's go explore down here. What do we have? I think that leaves one more. Nothing in there. Climb the ladder. We are doing good on the quests, I think. Okay, I know where I am too. Okay. Do I have a map of this place? I do. Oops. Okay, so I need to, first off, go to this locked door. Because locked doors should be opened. Guess the locked door is downstairs? Maybe upstairs? Okay, I've already been in here, yep. How did I miss that other one? That's where that was. It's the locked door. Don't do that. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. That is not... So the locked door must be up there? Why would the map show me a locked door? It gives me levels. So why would it show me... Why would it show me things like that? Hello, Magical Lens of Freda! How are you doing? Hearts, hugs. How goes the Inquisition? The Inquisition is going very well, I think. I feel like it's progressing nicely. Okay, so it wants me to go here. What's that? It wants me to go here and then... Wait, what map? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I understand how maps work. Except for that locked door. I don't understand that, but that's okay. We're getting a lot of quests done, and we're almost... I think I'm almost ready to continue on with the main story. Which, like, we're getting pretty close to the end here for that, so... Hello. Let's just do that on you. That guy's pretty much dead. That guy is dead. Let's energize this. Oops. Now pick up the torch. We like running around with magic green fire. Especially in the Emerald Graves and in the spot with Emerald Knights.
is it?
Just seems
I wonder what
appropriate.
the elves left here.
They left some big ladders. They left a lot of candles that are still lit, which is impressive. Doesn't seem to be much. Oh. Two emerged within an eve. As one they fought, as one fell. Rin, Ilan, Falantin, and Asel and Aste. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, maybe this? Yes. Loots! Loot! Continuing the main story! I've been avoiding it! I've been avoiding it, Freya. Just trying to, you know, do as many things that are avoiding the calamity that is actually happening in the world. To the best. Is there anything here? I don't understand. Cassandra, you're in the way. I feel like there's like a riddle or a puzzle that I was supposed to pay attention to that I probably didn't. Jump. Cassandra, out of the way, you and your big shield. Locate the artifact. Well, like, the artifact's not like right in the middle. How am I supposed to find it? Is there... Oh, I see a glowing blue light. That is interesting. Maybe oh, wait. Maybe I do have to light these. Maybe when all of these are lit. Okay, you guys fight all of the undead that come back that aren't happy that I'm doing this. That seems like I did a thing. Hello, floor. Okay, now we've got a lot of... Where is everybody? Where are all y'all? Let's... That over there. Zap a bunch of people. Slap some swords against a bunch of people. Freeze a couple of people. Explode them. Fight all the knights. Not reckless at all. Boom. Oh. I was like, what's that glowing yellow thing? It's Cassandra! What are we still fighting? Where are you even fighting? Okay. Take. The death of Elendrin. Elendrin, our brother, Falandin guide you. Make her guide you. Oh, wait. That's two religions right there. You kind of agree with the undead here? If you were sleeping and someone came in and turned up all the lights, you'd be upset. I mean... Depends. That's actually one of the things, like, my room doesn't have windows, really, and, like, not a lot of light gets in. So, like, in the morning, when I wake up, the first thing I do is I turn on all the lights and then I go back to bed. But it helps me wake up. So, like, maybe they just need a kick in the pants to get out of bed. Quit procrastinating. They're anything like me. But it is very rude. Let here the truth be kept, lest you be remembered a traitor, or Our sorrows seem a passing woe. Though you swore to serve our people, there were those questioning your heart. Too often we had fought with humans along our borders until the beginning was lost to memory. Rumors of an abduction stirred. As always, their chantry was swift to spread lies. In haste and anger, they killed Siona's sister for wandering too near the hunter's path. You carried her body back to us. You mourned with us. Yet your heart was distracted. Siona begged for vengeance, and you turned away. More and more you vanished without word or explanation. When whispers rose that you would swear yourself to their maker, we feared what would come. Siona sought to save you, to bring you back to us. She had lost a sister. Must she also lose a brother? Beneath the trees she saw you with a woman, the one who turned you from us. The woman gestured toward the village. You and she turned to gaze upon the chantry's walls. Siona returned. She told us how humans were turning you against us, how their lies must have filled you. As a loyal servant to the Maker's cause, you would betray our secrets. When we went to ask if there was truth in this, you were already gone. Okay. Your room is west facing, so you only get sun coming in at the end of the day. That would be the worst time to have sun coming in. That would be the worst time. So we sought to stop you with haste. Siona led her people to the village. There we would challenge you. There we would bring you back to us or to justice. In the dim of a moonless night, she saw Siona through the trees. She raced towards Siona, a cry on her lips and something in her hand. Siona, arrow flew. So the woman fell, the name Elandrin dying on her lips, daisies slipping from her grasp. The men of the village suspected the girl's flight and heard the scream. They fell upon the elves, but were no match. Siona's haste surpassed your own. You knelt beneath the trees, blood-soaked petals clinging to your clothes from a final embrace. When more humans came, you would not be moved and they would not listen. Their arrows found your heart and fell beside her. We found your body in the river where they cast you aside. She was taken by her own. It was not the end, but your part is past. Rest now, as our honored brother, once more a wreath of daisies at your brow, the letter she carried in your hand. Whoever guides you, whoever guides her, may your souls meet once more in the beyond. Faded stained letter. Ooh, there's a lot to read here. But yeah, west facing, no light. The light helps me wake up. I even have like a sunlight alarm clock. Helps me wake up a lot. Okay. Still lots more reading, but this seems important. Okay, so Adeline, hello Lauren, how are you doing? Hearts, hugs, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. What is up? Okay, Adeline. What care have I for gods I have never seen, for a maker I do not know? Let others distract themselves with such lofty concerns. I know only this life, I have seen only this world, and I care only for you. Perhaps your priestesses trust the sincerity of uncivilized elves. If she must hear me say I will follow the Maker, so be it. Your God intercedes as much as ours. My life will not change. I will return in 2 weeks' time. My heart longs for you till then, and will remain with you forever after. Elandrin. Aww.
It's the of Red Crossing. When the elves attacked that town, it prompted the exalted march of the Dales.
Cariffa thought this was something good, but it's just the same old rubbish. Give it to a Dalish or whatever.
Lauren, welcome to our program.
No doubt
Hearts, hugs with you. We are one step closer to solving our syntax error. Just sitting down for some art time and saw I was streaming. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Lauren is part of Studio Burrow, which y'all knows. Hey Google, stop the alarm. Which y'all know, that's my medication alarm. Time to take some meds. Okay, let's do this. Lauren, what are you arting right now? What are you doing the art for? Cry for the past that shall claim us all. For here rests our saviors, newly slain. Others lie beyond our reach, so we remember. Let the true name burn away. Enter Din Hanin, the place where glory ends. Andrale, whose song inspired Saran with bow in hand. Siona, who kept the bridge. Talim, who saved the child. Rin, who let them out. Elan, who kept watch. Elandrin, whom we betrayed. Blank space follows the name as if it were meant to be carved. Interesting. Oh, look at this. Sell the histories to the Chantry or return the histories to the Dalish. Oh, well, I'm giving them back to the Dalish. No doubt about it. Dragons and Demons, you do asset creation for another studio? That's awesome! That's a lot of fun. I don't need that stuff. Do you need to figure out how I return this to the Dalish, though? How do I get out of here? I think it's this way. This particular area is rather... does a number on my head. Definitely does a number on my head. Okay, so I want to go this way. And I think I want to go this way. Around here, maybe. Hey, where did you come from? Back to the Emerald Graves. Oh wow, that was way easier to get out than it was to get in, isn't it? Designing super fun. You were an artist before you were a programmer? That's awesome. Those are two very handy skills to have. I had started an art route, but it didn't stick. I enjoyed it and I did get pretty good for a while, but I'm very much out of practice and I don't enjoy it so much anymore. So, but it's really, really handy skill to have.
Are we to scavenge these ruins like beggars?
Pretty much. Oh, there's a rift. Okay, 1 second. I'm also curious. I think I have to bring this back to... I think there's a whole different spot I need to bring this back to. But let's go take care of this rift. Boom, boom. Oh, right. These guys are like immune to cold. That's right. Boom, boom. Hey, get back here. Definitely handy if you're making your own game. You have 0 3D skills though, so you're all about 2D game dev right now. Well, like, I've done some 3D, and again, I get it to like functional. So like, if I need to do a small edit in Photoshop or like a small edit in 3ds or Maya or whatever, like I can do that. I don't need any more than that. I don't enjoy doing like the art side of things enough to warrant it. So it's it would be a lot of effort for minimal gain. I would rather commission the art. It'll look better than what I can make and probably get it faster too. Okay, y'all need to chill a little bit. I don't have enough magic for that. There we go. Boom. Let's do this. This game looks intense. I mean, this definitely used to be a lot more intense. I am used to it now, so it's not so bad. But there's definitely a lot of things going on. And like it could all definitely be handled a lot better than I do it. Like I don't do too much really. I keep it simple. Oops. Close the rift. Boom. But it has been incredibly enjoyable. Okay, so that rift is complete. Now we need to go to those two, so... Well, actually, let's do this real quick. And go here, so that we can get there. Get out of here. Summon my horse, maybe.
My interest yourself.
No requisition officer. I can promise you I am literally not interested in what you have to say. You just want me to go farm materials like I've got nothing better to do when I could be saving the world. Which, I mean, I'm procrastinating right now on anyways, but, like, still. Oh, a bunch of the little jumpers, friggin'. That one, and unfortunately they're not as strong as they used to be. Let's do that. That. Good. Another round of demon spawns. You're positive you have this for Xbox 360, but you've never gotten around to playing it? That's half of the reason why I'm playing these now. Like, wow, I bought these all for PC, but they were games that were really high on my to-play list, but just not high enough, apparently. So, like, I mean, it's been years. It's been a couple years now, I think, since I started the first Dragon Age. But I've done a playthrough of almost done all three. This is the third one, so like when I finish this one here, I will have done a full set. And it's gonna be exciting, I think, when that happens. And then I've also, like, I've got so many games I want to play. I've got the Mass Effect Andromeda 2 that's on that list. And Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn. I will take that stuff. We will go to the other rift if I can figure out how to get up there. Does it look like I can go this way? Not really. Doesn't really look like I can go this way. Can I jump and the geometry? How do I get back up there? Whatever I'm fighting, I don't care. It's not a rift. Y'all can disengage. We got bigger fish to fry. Okay, there's the one we actually want to fight. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, what was that? Okay. Taking care of all of them. There's another one shooting at me. What are we gonna get this time around? Pride. Rage. Let's take care of that. Boom. Blow him up nice and quick. They can bow before me. Take care of all of you? I think we did. Boom! Unfreaking stoppable. Okay, so that's those rifts. So now, what do we got? Those are all taken care of, I think. Oops, wait. This button, this button. So that there, I've got to sell the tome. Find spots marked on map, find spot. I don't care for either one of those. So this one here, I don't think I do that on this map. I think I do that on turn it to the Dalish or sell it to the Chantry. Well, I am returning that to the Dalish 100%. Let's go do that. Let's do it. Yep, time to play this game next. You're in the middle of Battle Chasers right now? I don't think I'm familiar with that game. So earlier this stream, actually, I finished Nier Automata, or at least as much of Nier Automata that I intend to play. And it was really good. It was really, really good. I was happy with that. So can't complain about that. Hugh, Keeper, I have a thing for you.
Good to see you again.
Something from Dinan Hanin.
I found something about Red Crossing in Danan Hanin.
You explored Dananani? Remarkable. So many have tried and failed.
Yeah, but I fight dragons too, so...
Did you see Tavin and the others?
They were killed. I'm sorry.
I am too. Sorry, but not surprised. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Merchant, hello, how are you doing, sweetie hearts? Hugs! Also, Merch is another... Oops, what did I just do? Merch is another streamer. Y'all should give her a lovely little follow, learning how to type. There we go. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, I was looking at Battle Chasers. That's what I was doing. Battle Chasers. Oh, I've seen that game in Steam before. I don't know much about it, but I've seen the art and the title. I will have to check that out. You're good. It's a JRPG influenced game, turn-based RPG. Really well done with interesting overcharge mechanics, so you don't need to worry so much about being out of mana. You started there, didn't get very far before getting distracted with Hollow Knight and then Battle Chasers. It was good. Nier was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, so with that done, let's see. What do we have here? Not doing that. Not doing any of those. Not doing that. Not doing any of those. I can go do one of those. Not doing that. I could do that, but I don't want to. Can't really do that. Don't want to do those. Not doing any of those. Do want to do that one as well. Okay, so let's go to the Forbidden Oasis, open a door, and then I suppose we're going to be doing this one here, which is looking for... We've got Hinterlands and Followmire artifacts that need to be found. But let's go open a door in here first, because that's super easy. I can't teleport to any of those. I gotta go here. You'll definitely get back to it. It's good. The tricky part about it is you get like an ending and then you gotta keep going. There are like 5 important-ish endings, I would think. Based on exactly doing everything I did, which was 5 endings. It was really an interesting experience, and I felt it really kind of was solid. It was tied for 5 minutes. Well, so here's the thing. It doesn't take that long. So, like, ending A, when you finish ending A, you restart the game for ending B. But you're playing it from a different character's point of view, which is interesting. Now, what I would recommend on that particular playthrough is just do the story missions. Don't bother with the side quests at all. Like, that's, I mean, it might be worth your time. I don't know. I didn't do it, but I feel like you don't need to do that. And then ending C continues from the end of those stories, and then, or C and D both, and C and D, once you've completed one, that's where I was started today. When I completed, I had finished one of those endings, and then it took me an hour to finish the other two. Only it's time to torture you. Well, Merchant, we're finished now. She'll choose games that are long and have many endings just to kill you. No, you request more of Woolly World. Well, I beat Woolly World, though, Merch. You haven't finished Automata yet? Yes, I did. I finished it this morning. Or, not this morning, the beginning of this stream. Why am I, like, glowing red? I finished it at the beginning of this stream. I did ending C and ending E. It was epic. I have betrayed you. No, I didn't. I have not betrayed you. I would never betray you, Merch. Oh, whoa, what was... What? Oh, how did that happen? Is that friggin' Scorpion? Ever, hello, Ever, how are you doing? Hearts and hugs. Everyone, Ever is another fabulous maritime streamer. Y'all should make sure you absolutely check her out, because it's what we love to do. Playing, I think last time I saw you stream, you were playing The Sims. You showed up for Robot Asa was denied. Merchant, I'm sorry. It only took me I was expecting it to either be really, really quick or really, really short, and it turned out it was really, really short. It only took me an hour to finish the other two endings. It's not my fault. You figure like this maritime streamer thing is so close that it has become a cult? Merchant, it's just, we're all in the same spot, and I think it's important that we support each other as best as we can. And like, a bunch of cold resistance. Yeah, cold resistance. You know, like, it's cool, and I don't think it's a cult. just a bunch of us streamers all in a similar region that like to do things together occasionally, if we can. The emotion that you wanted. Like, literally every person here is a maritime streamer. There's a lot of maritime streamers, and like, the thing is we're all in the same time zone, so like, when we're not busy, if someone's streaming, like, it's all very, very convenient as far as stream times go too. Okay, 1 second. You're gonna find as many ways to spell that word wrong as possible. I mean, I enjoy it. I also like particularly maritime. Like, I like it. You're in the same time zone. The time zone is called Twilight. Merchant, you are slightly in a different time zone, though. I know this. I know this because I know what time zone you're in. Maritime needs to really kick the game industry in the butt, start more studios, make games, play games. Right, Lauren? That's exactly it. That's why, like, I'm working on finishing these games, because and I've said this, I've been saying this a lot these last couple of streams, because I'm working towards it, so I'm giving people a little bit of a heads up, but, like, I'm going to be throwing a lot more coding streams our way.
Dispatch for you.
Because there's, like, a lot of things I want to code, and just, this is, like, the only free time I have, and I play games, which I love doing, but I want to get some of this stuff done, so I'm gonna reduce the games, increase the code, at least for a while. Sounds like too many Canadians to you. Merch, we're secretly taking over. You're in South Canada anyways. Pretty sure you're only an hour or two before me. No, you're an hour behind me, Merch. It's 8:30 for you, or 8:21 for you if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. It's 9:21 here. Your vehicle I do that. No, Merch! You're digging the code streams? Code streams are gonna be fun. Like, I've done them before, and I do enjoy them, but gotta get things done. Okay, what am I doing? I'm doing this, inner circle, this one. I gotta go to Hinterlands and follow Mar. Follow Mar. I also Hinterlands, and what's this? Oh, and then return them to Blackwell. Okay. Well, let's start with here. Okay, good. I was like, I saw this here. I was like, wait, do I not get any clues as to where they are? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I think Canadians taking over wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, I would be okay with it. Literally lives so close to Canada, sometimes your phone thinks you're in Canada. I know, you're in South Canada. Coding noob, so you love watching others code? Coding is boring. Merch, coding is not boring. Coding is fun. For me. Little bit. It's a different type of entertainment. It's a different type of entertainment. That doesn't mean it's bad. And don't worry, Merch. Merch, with Nier finished, we are that much closer to this. I'm going to finish Dragon Age, and then this is going to be the game that's on the table. This is going to be the game. Wait a minute, are all Maritime streamers coders too? Nanny? No, not all of us are coders, but Studio Burrow and Lorne and I don't know if anybody else codes. I know some other people do, like, computer stuff. What are abstracting so many people? Tricks. Gays, now the nerds. I mean, I was wearing my Nerd Princess t-shirt the other day, and she has rainbow hair. Like, that's my jam. Coding is boring, just like math and thinking, but those are fun. What am I working on? So, Lauren, there's a couple things that I'm planning on working on. The first thing that I'm going to code, because I want to get it done, and it'll give me time to get some other stuff that I want to get done.
Let's look around.
Figured out, is a website for maritime streamers, actually. So, like, that's going to be a thing. That's going to be hard. Like, I haven't properly coded a website, like, I recently redid my portfolio website a few months ago now, I guess, but I would argue that I took the easy route to do it. Where is this thing? Like, it's up there. How do I get up there? Well, maybe this way. So, like, I've got that to be made. Oh, look, Kitty's here too. Hello, Kitty. Hearts, hugs. Hope you are well. Okay, got it. Wow, I've fallen behind on chat. Listen, think of me as your warrior of the group. You don't use video. I mean, that's, yeah, you do. You are the warrior of the group. How are you doing, kitty? I love you too, Merch. Just saying. I don't do this to torture you.
Just let me do it.
Requires a rogue. How did I not do this before? I feel like I would have done this before. Certainly do not code. Nanny's actually the nickname your nephew has used for years. Don't be afraid to question you in Japanese. Catching up on chat here real quick. You know what else mine's? Automod's still chastising you for existing. You need to gush about your girlfriend at LA, but Twitch keeps freezing stream so you can't hear her? Ooh. I mean, I like different girlfriend or girlfriend I know. That's what I came here for.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Yeah, he probably would have, but I'm not bringing him for anything. Because I am a jerk like that. Speaking of which, I have to turn off Automod. You think Twitch... I found... So, like... One of the reasons why it's still on is because when it first came out, I was turning it off all the time. And it would just keep turning itself back on a little bit. So I just was like, we'll see how obnoxious it is. And at this point, I get a lot of amusement out of it. And it has been useful on a couple of occasions. So... And the next one is way over here. That was a big fall. Should have cast barrier first. Easy road. Did you use Wix? No, Lauren, I did not use Wix. I mean, if you want, like, if you go to elegantsyntax.com, you can see my portfolio, and it's a nice little bootstrap thing, except I was going to use, like, jQuery and dynamically load everything, or asynchronously load everything, content-wise, but instead I just load the whole website and hide it using JavaScript. Divvy up the pages that way. How do I get over there? Oh, wait, no. I remember... I think I remember this. There was a switch on the wall here that I think opens up the gates that go the way I need to go. So it doesn't count as the easy route. I mean, Wix is the easiest of routes. Is Sky from Winnipeg? You saw her last night this morning? Oh, that's fun! So she must have come to you then, I assume? This here. Push this. You do find this amusing? Merch! That's Nightbot! That's not Automod! That one's Automod. Automod is bully. I did it! Do you love it when Automod fights you? You knew it. You said you find amusement in it. I find amusement in making fun of Automod. Not the harm Automod brings to you, Merch. I don't know why that was a bad sentence at all. They have betrayed you? You'll DM me more details later? Okay, kitty. Absolutely. I look forward to hearing the tales. You're on iPad, you have no Automod controls? Really? Huh. That's odd. I would have thought they would have still done their thing. I found a curtain.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Okay, now I need to go to the Hinterlands. Kitty, we are almost done. Like, finishing up this quest is the last quest in the Inner Circle, and then I think, like, short of me getting a list of dragons to fight or deciding I want to get the rest of the, like, open the last door for, in the Oasis, which I don't think I need to do. I think I'm almost ready to progress the the main story mission here. So I've got... Wow, those two are far apart. Let's go here. Huh, that's interesting, Kitty. Have you found Lightning Waste Dragon? I did! I found the last key and Lightning Waste Dragon. I did have to look at a map to find the last tomb, but I was going to get frustrated. So I looked up a map really quickly just to see what area I had not explored. And then I fought Lightning Waste, or the Hissing Waste Dragon, kicked its butt, but it was pretty. It was a pretty dragon. There's pretty much a dragon in every map except... Well, I know, but I don't know which ones I fought and which ones I haven't.
Worth a look around, right?
And I would want to just know where they are so that I could kind of just hunt them.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
They keep trying to guilt me into, like, bringing Blackwall with me, but that's not going to happen. Which one of these do I think is closer? Probably this one. Oh. Pumpkin just jumped up on the chair and then jumped down again. I think I want to go this way. And of course, with the timing as it is, we'll be finishing up this quest just in time for me to end stream.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Yeah, he probably would have. Tough cookies. Let's go give this stuff to Blackwall. And, yeah. Then next time we play this game, we will be progressing the story. Unless all of a sudden I unlock like a whole new zone or something. You could give me a list of ones I've seen me fight. I mean, that would be most of them, probably. I think the only ones you didn't see me fight were the dragon that I just killed today. Oh, Kitty, I also finished Nier, just in case you were wondering. That's how I started the night off. I don't think you saw me fight 2 of the dragons in the snowy place. But I think you've probably seen the rest of them. You ordered a lock and a new doorknob for your door. The sister you hate visited and entered your room today, so you, of course, buy supplies to keep everyone out. And she just walked in your room? That is very, very rude. Okay, so that's where I'm going. So let's just travel here. Don't think that was completely necessary, but I'm lazy. I think he's in here? No. Wait, what? That was not the right spot at all. What's this? What do we have? Is it you?
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
Where's... Okay. Where's Quartermaster Thren?
Quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Did it cause
There
a
are
stir?
problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
What?
There are always problems from Halam Shiral.
People do that too often, you've had enough.
More than
And
made
good
up
luck for it next week.
Although,
It's not funny having people literally walk into your room. Yeah, no, I know. It's definitely not. I like personal space. I'm a big advocate for it. Are we well supplied?
Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
What are your
What makes you
qualifications?
ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money to
That's not his qualifications at all.
With a paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
I mean,
Here for you, Inquisitor.
I like the way he thinks. Okay, now let's go here and actually go to the quest that I want to do and not be distracted by an exclamation mark. Hello, Blackwell. I know you would have liked to have seen all this stuff, but tough cookies.
Are you ready?
Of course. I will see this through to the end, Inquisitor. This will be a battle for the ages, and I'm honored to be fighting on your side.
Oh, we might not actually have time to do all this, because it's a little bit later than I thought it was. The feeling is mutual.
And I'm honored to be fighting by yours.
Let's talk later. There are preparations to be made.
Maybe it'll be okay. Do I just have to keep doing this?
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said.
Apparently I have to do this a couple of times.
The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
I think was that one of the DLC quests in the first Dragon Age? I think I remember that. Clarel specifically. Like, was that where that the infinite box was? And or was Clarel the other
We
one?
saved most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died
The one
thinking
in
they were
this
doing
game.
something good. There's no one to
That was
blame
on the
but
bridge.
Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Then remember the intentions.
Don't
Intentions
think
are
of what
super
went wrong.
important.
Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Still more quests to return to him.
This is just... It's something to keep their hands...
Ah, he's building a little rocking griffin.
As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm
I'm
glad.
pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow.
I like your girlish
Someone told me
enthusiasm.
that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Wise words.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words.
He isn't hitting the chisel properly, so you can't imagine he's doing great at it. I mean, it's not really about doing well and just, you know, having fun. It's about the journey.
Decide his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
Grand Tourney?
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches.
No, can't say that I have.
Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
What happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
A very generous act.
That's generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him.
You totally
I
did.
should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Well, it all turned out.
A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Good. Still have more things to return to you. Holy
You
smokes.
found something that had to do with wardens.
It's all I've been
I'd like
doing.
to have seen it.
We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
There we go. Finally. Okay, wait, what? New quest? Do you have a new quest for me? What's up, Blackwell?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
I guess so? It's very lonely here.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
That's awful.
Do you know what I did?
You saved it.
You stopped them. Cut the dog down.
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You were a
You
child.
said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Your eyes aren't shut.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course, you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Poor guy.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebel.
An English song? I thought they were all in French. Hi, Krem. I haven't seen you in a while.
Charges is still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
Discuss Iron Bull. I don't think we've talked. I didn't know you were here.
Chief.
You're
Time I
awesome.
met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for Kunari, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
What kind of commander is he?
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps his
Pretty
alive
fair.
from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
How did you end up with him?
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Vinter. A tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
Gave up his eye?
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flail. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big-horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Is him being Kunari odd?
You work for a Kunari.
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I'm surprised he
I
told
didn't
you.
expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. He's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
So, how can we use you?
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Where's Moira?
Haven's quiet by now. Might be worth
Moira.
sending the boys back.
I don't even think I remember
Surprised
Moira.
at an idea about the enemy's strength.
Do you
We'll
mean
keep picking up any
Morrigan?
Stragglers who haven't found Skyhold yet.
Tell me about the
Can we
Chargers.
talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Oh, that lady sounds like Moira?
Have you had any other?
The one
interesting
singing?
ones?
She's right there.
Had one noble whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers. We sewed them into shirts over our armor. Should have seen the chief all feathered up like the cock of the walk. Ended up retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
We'll talk later.
You have anything
Inquisitor.
else?
That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
Okay, that's everything from
We'll
you.
talk later.
Oh, look, and there's Iron Bull.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing
Jeez,
a
look at all
high
of this stuff going
dragon
on.
like
And
warriors
hello,
of
Studio
legend.
Burrow, how are you doing? This is gonna drive Birch crazy, but Studio Burrow's maritime streamer. Y'all should give them a follow. What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
And what does that mean?
It means drink.
I'll drink with you. You told it was a cult of nerds. You do good, how are you?
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest.
You like his hair, Iron Bulls?
That little
Bald with
before
horns?
it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires.
Iron
burning.
Bull is good people.
Tarsadathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred.
I've killed a good couple of dragons, so, like,
Here.
I hope that's okay.
Your turn.
What was that Kunari
That
phrase?
thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh,
Tarsadathan Hausam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that when it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
Drink. Oh, this is a good conversation.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why are the dragons
Why do you
sacred?
think the Gunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people.
Fair enough.
Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Sorry we had to
It's
kill
a
it.
shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled.
Alright, what was your favorite male in game just above Krem?
They need to be destroyed.
They are both
Taming the
awesome.
wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Sure. Let's get hammered.
Nice. To dragons.
I like to think I'm keeping up with him. To good
To
fights.
finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
She was slurring her words. It's perfect. Okay, you two are awesome, but I think it's time for me to figure out, well, A, where I am, because I'm not entirely sure how I got here. It's this Iron Bull's room? Where am I? Oh, okay. I know where I am. Okay, and it is that time of night where I save, like so. Next time, I think this is what we're doing. Doom upon all the world. Next stream, because I'm not doing any of these quests here. Yep, I think that's what's happening. Okay, so let's do this. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Always a blast. I really love doing this. So hearts and hugs. If you're not already following the stream and you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me a follow up there. That way there you can be notified about when I go live next, which won't be tomorrow. Normally it would be, but gonna go see Deadpool 2, so I will postpone tomorrow's stream to the weekend. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday. I'm not 100% sure when yet. But it'll happen then. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook. We have a Discord. Links are all down there, and Katie posted them in chat. Thank you very much for those. No more Studio Burrow. No more. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I gotta go to bed so that I can work tomorrow. You know the drill. I need like at least 7 hours of sleep, at least, bare minimum. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging. Let's see, is there someone we can take our lovely booties and go visit? Let's go visit. Actually, if you want some more Dragon Age, let's go visit our good friend Mishlav. He's playing some more Dragon Age, so let's do that there. Boop, 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 boop. Mishlav, boop. And then this, Mishlav, poof. Everybody head on over to Mish's stream for some more Dragon Age. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hearts and hugs to all of you. Zen, Selfie, Fuzzy Boots, Kitty, Merchant, Studio, everybody who's here. Have yourself a lovely, lovely night, and I will see you on the other side. Hearts, hugs, toodles. Mwah.